guys, it's Anna. Bienvenido otra vez a mi canal. If you are new here, then what's up? I don't know why I always do that, but that's a thing. This video doesn't really need too much of like an introduction. I figured with the new year, nueva vida, new year, new me. And you guys are constantly asking me to do kind of like answer questions or whatever. So I figured now is the time. So I decided to just do the 25 questions, like get to know me tag. So this is what this video is going to be. I'm not sure if this is like the original list of questions or whatever, but I was like trying to Google and like search a get to know me tag like list of questions, and these came up as the ones that Kiki Chanel did, and she had them listed under her video. So I was like, okay, these are the right questions, so we're gonna do these. I have the questions like on my phone. My hair though is like in a bun right now, so I feel like it's like, oh my gosh, where's all your mess of a hair? It's in a bun today. Anyways, let's just get on into these questions. So question number 1 is, what is your middle name? I have a middle name. We're just not gonna get into it. That's my middle name, it's blank. Wow, this is off to a great start already. Share your favorite subject in high school. My favorite subject in high school was none. Definitely not math, definitely not science, definitely not history because I sucked at science. I can't remember dates to like save my life. Can I choose study hall? I fell asleep in study hall once. It was really embarrassing. What is your favorite song at the moment? That's difficult. Honestly, the song that's like been stuck in my head for like the past 2 days is actually the song by Blackpink. It's K-pop. It's Blackpink Whistle. I'll play a little bit of it. I'll adjust it so I don't get copyright. I literally don't know the words. I don't know what they're saying, except for the part where it goes 365. But I love that song. It's been stuck in my head. Obsessed. I remember when I first got into K-pop music, all my friends thought I was like the weirdest person ever that I listened to K-pop music, and now everyone listens to it. So what would you or have you name your children? I actually have a list. It's really creepy. I have a list of kids' names that I like love. I actually really love the name Malachi for a guy. I just think that name is just so powerful, and like I love the name Malachi. I want boys. I just want healthy children, obviously, but I really want boys. I just think they're gonna be easier. So I only really think of boy names. Is that weird? For a girl, I've always loved the name Katarzyna. What even like country is that name from? I don't know, but I'm obsessed with that name, Katarzyna. How nice would that be to say that your name is Katarzyna? I can't think of any other right now, but I know that I definitely have like a list of like 6 names that I'm obsessed with. Question number 6, have you participated in any sports? Yes, unfortunately, I can say yes. When I was really young, I did gymnastics. I did gymnastics for a few years. I thought I was terrible at it. Apparently people used to tell my mom or like my parents all the time how like pretty I looked out there, especially doing like the floor routines. I guess people loved when I did my floor routines. I don't know why. I would have loved to continue gymnastics. It's just I was too scared. I was way too scared to do anything. So even now I love watching gymnastics, and I sit there though and I'm just like, because like I know how scary it must be to actually be the one doing that. But love gymnastics. Gymnastics will always have a place in my heart. I was just too scared to do anything, so I could only go so far in gymnastics because I was scared. But so I've also done Taekwondo. I actually won, I think, a gold medal at the Junior Olympics that we went to one year. I won for sparring. And then I've done volleyball. I was the worst volleyball player ever. I don't know why someone didn't tell that to me to my face. Oh, and I also played golf when I was super young. Again, it was a fail. I'm just not a sports person. What is your favorite book? My favorite book. What's a book? I think my favorite book, honestly, is The Metamorphosis by does he have a first name, or is it just Kafka? I just always remember just saying Kafka. But I remember when I read that book in school, I don't know why, but I was just so attached to it. I don't know what it was, what it is about that story. It's like a small story. It only has 3 chapters in it, but the book is just so good. It's one that's always kind of stuck with me, just so good. I've tried to reread a lot of the books that I read in school because I didn't really appreciate them when I was younger, obviously, because I would just like be like, I just like get this done. But the Catcher in the Rye is also one that I really, really like, so. But mainly the Metamorphosis. Next question, what is your favorite color? Favorite colors of like all time that have always stuck with me is blue and purple, but it has to be together. If I had to choose one, I would maybe choose blue, but on other days I would probably choose purple. But those, I just love, I've always said that for years. I would be like, okay, but they have to be together. Like if you have like one thing that's blue and one thing that's purple, and there's a certain shade, a specific shade of each color that I think is so pretty. And then also if you throw in like a kind of like limeish green to that, it's so pretty. I remember when I lived in Delaware, that was the color scheme of my bedroom, was the blue, purple, and that green color. Obsessed. So I can't just choose one. What is your favorite animal? For pet animal, obviously it would be a cat. I'm obsessed with cats. I've always been obsessed with cats. I don't know why, I'm just a cat person. But I also weirdly, I'm really into chameleons. I just think they're the coolest thing ever. I love chameleons. If I wasn't so scared and disgusted by bugs, I would have a chameleon because I think they are so cool. What is your favorite perfume? I'm like trying to look at my perfumes. I have a lot of favorites. So that's hard because it kind of depends on my mood, like which perfume I'm really feeling that day. Ooh, but I think, okay, I have two top favorites because I can't really choose, but the ultimate favorite would have to be my Burberry. It's My Burberry by Burberry. That one's like my all-time favorite because you can wear it like any time for any occasion. Then for like more of like a sexy, like going out, like you want to like make an impression type sense, I love Gucci Guilty. So good. What is your favorite holiday? Hands down, not my birthday. But what's your favorite holiday? My favorite holiday is definitely Halloween. I don't know why, it's just the whole air of Halloween, like just there's something different in the air around Halloween time and I love it. I'm obsessed. I love Halloween. Not only for the fact that you're dressing up or whatever, it's just the feeling of Halloween. It's hard to explain unless you feel the same. You're just like, you get it, we get it. On a scale from 1 to 10, rate your childhood, I think I'm blessed to say that I really think my childhood was a 10 out of 10. I'm so thankful to my parents, you know, my family and the friends that I had growing up. I'm so thankful for the experiences that I was able to have growing up. You guys know, or if you don't know, again, I am from Alaska. I was born in Alaska, and so I was mainly raised there. We moved around to like Georgia, but we would always go back. It seems like weirdly, always in my life, I end up back in Alaska. My childhood there was just amazing. Like I said, I'm so thankful to my parents, my family, my friends that I had when I was growing up. We did camping, we went fishing. My parents would wake up and drive for like hours at like 5 a.m. to take us to go fishing. I've seen bears like in the water. We've had to like back out of like streams and waters because either the tide was coming in crazy and they didn't want the water to take us, or there was literally bears right there. I've built huge igloos. I've skated in ice rinks that formed naturally in my backyard growing up in Alaska. I'm so thankful. I had literally, I feel like one of the best, if not the best childhood that I could have had. So 10 out of 10. Have you been out of the country? Yes, I've been to, and I hope I don't miss anything because my mom will be so angry, to Germany, France. I've stood underneath the Eiffel Tower, Italy, and Spain. I think that's the only places I've been. Do you speak any different languages? Sí, hablo español. Y gente siempre me preguntan cómo aprendí español o cómo es que puedo hablar español y todo. Oh yes, I speak Spanish fluently. I can read, write, and speak Spanish fluently. Sometimes I might not be able to think of like a word to use depending on like the situation or whatever, but I speak Spanish. I learned it in school, so half the day we did English, half the day we did in Spanish. So even I did it from kindergarten all the way up until, up until 6th grade was when we did the half and half day in English and Spanish. Same time I was learning to read and write and like speak correctly in English, I was doing the same exact thing in Spanish. I was doing subjects like, I think I did science in Spanish. Obviously we did reading in Spanish and I did history in Spanish. Maybe that's why I'm so terrible at history, because a lot of this stuff we did in Spanish. Like we had textbooks, like thick textbooks, and everything was in Spanish. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I have an older sister and a younger brother. I'm the middle child. It's not fun. What is your favorite store? The thrift store. Was that like a real question? Goodwill, Savers, obviously TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Was I supposed to only pick one? Because I can't do that. If I had to pick one, it would be a combination of Goodwill and TJ Maxx. Because I can't pick one. What is your favorite restaurant? I want to say P.F. Chang's, but that sounds so basic. But I think that's my favorite. Question 18, did you like school? Do we need an answer for that? Question 19, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Love this question. I have so many favorite YouTubers. I love, obviously, Glam Life Guru. I can't think of any right now. I love Remy Ashton, so I watch mainly her vlog channels. It's Miss Remy Ashton. I love Kayla Lachey. I watch her vlogs too. I mainly watch vlogs. Except for Glam Life Guru. Love her makeup videos. Paulina, Daily Paulina, I love her vlogs. Obviously Carly Bible for all of her videos because she's goals. I actually really like Nicole Guerrero. I love her videos too, mainly her vlogs nowadays. Number 20, what is your favorite movie? Why are these questions? I feel like these questions are like the worst for me because I don't have like a top favorite anything. It's always like a top 20. I always say How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days only because that movie was why I decided to major in advertising in school. That was just like my deciding factor was when I saw that movie. But I do also really like, what's some other favorite movies? Role Models, I mentioned that in another video too because I just recently watched it again. That and oh my god, Just Friends. Literally to this day, I still crack up watching that movie. Hilarious. It's with Ryan Reynolds and Anna Faris. Hilarious. Obviously I love Heathers and Interview with a Vampire, but I have so many favorite movies. I could literally make a video of just all my favorite movies. What are some of your favorite TV shows? I don't really watch TV so much anymore. I've always loved Gossip Girl. That's always like top. I have all the DVDs, all the seasons, and I actually probably need backups of some because I think I have one season that has a few in there that don't play well. It's not good. So True Blood was one of my favorites. American Horror Story I was into until they did what, the most recent season, or was it? No, it's not the most recent. One of the seasons they did where it turned out to be like actually a reality show. They lost me when they did that. My sister gave me her Netflix password because I didn't have Netflix before. I'm watching Stranger Things and now I understand. I understand the hype. I get it. Obviously, how could I forget Game of Thrones? That and Imposters. I need that show to come back. I need it because that girl is like, she's my new being. I just embody her when I think of a time when I need to be confident, and she's who I think of. I forget her name. I haven't watched it in a while. Question 22 is PC or Mac? Obviously Mac. What phone do you have? I have an iPhone 6? 7? I think this is an iPhone 7. I honestly don't even know. I think it's a 7. 24, how tall are you? I think I'm 5'3". I never really pay attention when I'm at the doctor. I usually just try to hear what they say for my weight. Not so much my height, but I think I'm 5'3". And 25 is, do you have any pets? We're all well aware about O'Malley and her antics. Usually her hands are under my door. Today they're not, or at least at the moment. But yes, I have a cat. Her name is O'Malley. I've always really had cats in the household. I'm a cat person. That is everything for this video. I tried to kind of be quick. I'm not the best person to ask questions like this because on the spot, like I said, I can't really think of anything. I'm like, oh my gosh, is this a test? Am I gonna fail? Usually when you talk about favorites with me, it's always a top at least 5 because that's just the kind of person that I am. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of get to know me tag. In the comments below, let me know if there's any other questions that you guys might have for me. I'll see about maybe doing another one of these videos soon. If you guys have a lot of questions, I don't know. I don't know. Figured with the new year, it would be nice to kind of let you guys in, get to know me a little bit better. I hope you guys subscribe before you leave if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.